July 11th.
Wow.
I know, right?
Yeah, shocking. Well, it's
So,
today's day, guys. Are you ready for war crimes?
yeah, you're currently in a convoy outside of Algiers.
That's a good start to the recording. Hell yeah. All right, let's keep going.
That's a great cold open.
All right.
And for today's docket, you're going out into the Northern Sahara to go look for the Zeeks.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Are you guys excited?
Yep, you're gonna be on there for a 10-day patrol.
Awesome.
Just seek and destroy.
From July 11th to July 21st. That's a lot of time for war crimes. No, well, I mean, they aren't
First,
technically.
first you have to find them.
Yeah. You're right. You're right. So I guess so. We're on a convoy, like a land ship.
No, you have a bunch of flatbed trucks and like
Oh,
2.5 tons.
I see. So where exactly are we situated in this convoy? Are we like sitting in the truck? Are we all stuffed in a truck together? With
You're in
presumably master driving or what?
No, you're in the back of the Not Modus.
Mm-hmm.
You're playing a card game. It's not
All
really
right.
important. But you are just like doing that. And it's there's no Courage, remember. Courage is on vacation right now.
It's just us. The
And
one voice of reason is gone.
yeah, it falls on Matro's ability to keep the ship running well.
Oh dear.
Oh dear indeed.
How big a patrol is this? Is it like us and like another like 4-man team or what?
It is actually 12 mobile suits in total.
Huh.
Wow. So
And
3 4 men. Oh,
and get this. 400 infantry are attacking along.
oh, wow. Okay, shit, that's a lot.
This is a pretty decent size operation.
Yep. The thing is, this is a regular occurrence. This is how Titans have been operating for the last 6 months. They just do seek and destroy missions like this quite frequently.
Okay.
Where are the mobile suits and infantry situated in the convoy? Like, what's the positioning like? I guess this doesn't really matter, I'm just curious.
Infantry are out front.
I imagine.
Yep, there's a rear guard, or also that is infantry, and the flatbeds with the mobile suits are in the middle.
We're situated
Foss.
in the flatbeds or with the infantry?
With the flatbeds, because that's what your mobile suits are.
Okay, sorry, continue, my bad.
What's up? What's up? What'd you need?
So it is also hot today, because, the Sahara.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, just make some small talk.
Small talk from Faust.
It has been quite a while since you've seen any actual action.
All right. Faust lays down her cards. I don't know poker terms that well. Give me a sec. I need to look up a hand. I assume we're playing poker. Like what?
It's the only card game I know.
Yeah. It's the only card game. We have no chips. We're betting our imaginary chips that we're just like.
Oh, I can fix
I
this
bet.
up.
You just have money.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Faust just pulls out.
Oh yeah, that's right. We can't actually just play poker in the activity.
Oh yeah, you're right. Let's do it. But no, yeah, Faust just lays out a fucking straight flush. And she's just like, what exactly are the other cards of the other two?
You want to just do like a luck roll, see if we end up with a better hand than that?
The second best hand in the game. Just pure luck.
Yeah, so let's see. Can someone roll me a crit success to see if they have better?
I'll roll CD6, see what comes up. No, that's almost the exact opposite. I think I got like a pair of 4s.
Guess who rolled Snake Eyes?
Oh fucking way!
Fabulous.
Add that shit to your awakening points.
I don't think Kalava can. Also, speaking of that, who wants to roll for narrative?
Oh shit! I rolled a 5.
Very
Oh,
well then.
I like the
Just the
idea.
amount of like mental buffering going on there.
I like the idea Holifa pulls out the straight flush, and it's like the exact same flush, but he just has like one hand like
Your
higher.
hand is superior by exactly one. No, I think it's actually in this case you have the stronger suit.
Yeah, it could be that, but I'm thinking like we both have the same suit, but it's like Foss has like like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
No, that's just a regular flush.
Oh, well, no, I mean with the same suit, so it would be a straight flush. Like, never mind.
I was just gonna say that would mean, yeah, if it's the same suit, you've got to be almost up to the royal. Either way, that's funny.
Yeah.
Foss.
Yeah, if Halva Faust puts up her cards and she's pretty confident she wins, and Halva manages to whip out the straight flush better by 1, and she's just like she's actually shocked for once, but she recomposes herself with a quick coffee. She's just like, impressive, Halva. Hey, your luck seems to be doing you well today.
Oh yeah, no, I've always been good at Go Fish. Love this game.
In fact, you see, like,
Yeah, for Foss. How do you feel as you watch Halava take your money from the pot?
yeah, as you say, I love
Also,
Goldfish.
I love the setup Halvez here. It's like 7, 8, 9, 10 Jack clubs, and then it's 8, 9, 10 Jack clubs. So somebody's cheating, is what I'm getting from this. Because you can't both have clubs.
Wait, shit, yeah, that's not how that works.
That's what we were wondering. Like, I don't think it's going to be the same suit.
No, that's not, I forgot how poker works. Oh my god.
No, new headcanon. You just cheated, and that's way funnier to me.
Can I roll to see if I notice how the cheating?
Yeah, so on a D6.
You want a D6? Okay. I rolled a 4.
You don't notice. You're too shocked.
Damn.
Holiva actually, like, he thinks that you have to play with 2 decks.
It's not. He just somehow screwed up royally rather than intentionally cheating. Oh, that's fabulous.
No, I'm just thinking like on the bottom, it's a different hand, a set of. It's basically you have 2 duplicate sets of the same card deck, but you lost one, so you just stole a different hand. Like you stole the extra jack, and you just like scribbled on it.
Oh, we have a fucking Joker card. It's wild card. That still wouldn't make sense, but eh.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's not important.
Poker.
And actually, this reminds me, I do actually have a poker mini game.
Yeah, you've played that way back in the day.
One moment. Let me go grab that.
already.
Where's the? There's the. Because I have it for M51.
Makes sense.
Scroll. Poker mini game. I'd like everyone to roll a 2d6.
Oliver's just like grinning, like tooth to tooth, like ear to ear, with like all the chips in his pile. What are we? I like the idea that we're using something unconventional for chip. Like we're just using bullets for chips.
No, you have actual money.
Oh, okay.
I got a 3, so a 2 and a
You don't.
3.
You don't tell us that.
Oh. I thought it was to roll for something else. I thought something was about to happen. Not okay. I guess we're playing more poker. Okay.
Yeah, we're like playing it on the gym's foot.
No, you're playing. The gym is actually that'd be really hot right about now, or under a
Yeah.
tarp.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and you both all of however you look out the window, and you have left the city of Algiers. Out into the desert you go.
Jesus. Do these Zeeks really just hold up in the middle of nowhere for all these years? Sounds like a pretty shitty laugh to me.
I imagine anywhere nicer they'd have been rousted out a lot faster.
Well, you'll never catch me living in a hole in the ground, right, Matro?
I'm not sure after this rotation we'll ever catch you outside of somewhere with air conditioning again.
All of it just like pushes him in the shoulder. Alright, let's see what I'll draw.
Lower hand is better.
Lower is better?
Yes, lower is better because that's how we keep things consistent.
Oh, okay.
And after that, you may go into VC text and spoiler it. Spoil your hand. Spoiler. So no one can. Oh, so I can see it.
Spoiler is what? It's the two.
It's these thingy mabobbers.
Can you give an example hand? Just so I know I'm not fucking this up.
So yeah, I roll a 2d6, and then I get I got an 8. That's a pretty bad hand. I will, in the moment, describe what the hand is.
Okay, I'm having an old man, but where do I find on my keyboard that?
It is right above enter and right below backspace.
Oh, enter below backspace. It's like the square bracket.
It's right next to the dash as well. That's pointed leftwards. Also, if you copy something that is already spoilered, you can just replace the thing inside.
Okay.
Okay then. So You're all playing this game of poker. Halva, you are first up because you dealt everyone their hands. What do you want to do? There's currently a collective of $9 in the pot.
Halva's going to look at his hands, sort of skim them through. He's gonna try and keep his expression neutral, and he's going to draw 2.
You don't draw 2, so
I don't know how to play poker.
So how the way 5-hand works is everyone goes around once. The person who deals the hand can check, which is doing nothing. You can raise, which say I raise 2, which is whatever the current amount that's the last person put in. You add 2 on top of that.
Halva's just going to pass.
Yep. So you check. Macho, it is your turn.
Check.
Faust.
Raise by 1.
Yep. So there's a $1 ante. It's not an ante. It's one. The bet is currently $1. So Faust throws an extra dollar in.
No, we're getting expensive now, aren't we? You can get a whole chocolate bar with that type of money.
Yeah. That's right. We're playing. Faust is very much poker faced right now. So not much different from usual.
The only one who can actually tell what Voss is thinking right now is Halva.
Yeah.
Which Halva still can't tell, but it's in a different way. There's like a poker face behind the poker face. It's layered.
It's like fucking Batman. You take off the mask, there's another one.
So, now since you have completed the round, you may now draw cards if you'd like. Does anyone
Guess
wish
I'll-
to draw any cards?
Halva draws 2.
I shall draw a 2.
I'll draw 2 as well.
Very well then. Halva, it is now your turn again. You can either fold, you can call, which is you match Faust's bet, or you can increase the bet.
Halva's going to match. It's $1. He feels he doesn't seem perplexed by this, let's say.
I love how we're all betting this. And it's like $10, and we all have probably what, a couple $10,000 in our bank accounts.
Yeah, but this is your pocket money.
Ah, shit, I can't get that new Master Grade. I can't get the new Master Grade Mark II.
Mark II what?
The Mark II nondescript.
Listen, they're coming out with a new RG for the original RX-78-2, okay? 2.0.
Grades of anything yet? We're lucky if it's not mono. It's like one color.
That's fair.
No. Just remember, at this point in time, there's only the only two options you get for gunplay is what scale do you want? 1/100 or 1/44th? So, Macho, you can crawl, you can fold, and you can raise.
I will raise.
By how much?
What's the limit?
It's currently $2. This is a casual game, so there's
Okay.
no stated limit. However, people will look at you funny if you go,
Yeah,
yes,
it's
I
like
throw down
yeah, throw down
$100.
$20. No, I'll raise by another 2.
Yep, so it's
Wow.
now $4. Currently 16 in the pot. Faust, it is your turn.
I think I'll just. There was call, check, raise. I guess I'll call.
Yep, so there's $20 in the pot. Because so the way 5-hand works, there's only ever 2 rounds. There's the first round, there's drawing more cards, there's the second round, and there's revealing everyone's hands. Faust,
Uh-huh.
you put down a 4 of a kind.
Cool.
Matro, you put down your 2 pair, and you see Halava put down his 3 pair.
Yeah, I was actually going to say exactly. Halva has the 3 pair high card ace. Like, just very middle of the
Alva
road
hasn't
there.
accidentally put down like 2 pairs of 8 clubs by a chance.
You see Faust calmly take the money.
But yeah.
All right.
Presumably,
Anymore.
like dragging, like pulling it away from Halva's like little stash he has, while Halva's just like.
I don't believe I've ever won a hand of cards when we played these games. Not a poker player.
Listen, if
I
I was
learned
still
poker.
using my deck, I'd be the one winning. He says, like, not knowing that it, like, unknowingly, like, no,
Telling on himself for
yeah,
his like
exactly.
Heart of the cards.
Alva doesn't understand the expression 52 pickup because he's pretty sure there's 78 cards in the deck.
Well, no, he's like, there's 102.
104.
No, I like that it's still not quite double because there's missing cards when he smashed the 2 decks together.
That is very funny, actually.
Just, have y'all seen that Yu-Gi-Oh scene say goodbye to Exodia? Because they didn't want Yu-Gi-Oh.
Say goodbye to Exodia. Fucking Halva tossing the cards out the fucking truck.
Fucking exactly.
Say goodbye to your royal flush.
Anyways, you see Faust calmly take the money. All $20. Actually, did you know the highest hand in a game of poker is the 5 of a kind?
Oh.
If you have a Joker
he-
in the deck.
Yeah, if you're playing with a Joker.
Joker is such a fun card, just really fucks up the game. Love it.
There's a reason why it isn't in competition poker. So, yep, you're driving out. Metro, you know that you are also carrying a grand total of 12 funnels on your patrol.
We're
right,
so back.
I was gonna say, so our plan of having the other suits carry additional funnels, we were able to make that work, or is it just we have 12 with us?
You have 12 with you. They can't exactly jury rig that in a span of 10 days.
Okay.
However, the idea was noted down.
I imagine as we continue playing, like Oliver slowly loses his cash pile until essentially after a while it's just all evenly redistributed back to
the people.
no, like everyone just like leaves with the same amount of money they started with.
Nothing changed.
Oh, that right. Speaking of gear, with the funnels, would there have been a possibility to pick up a like anti-ship rifle somewhere on base for this? And we knew we were going out into the desert somewhere. So I like the idea of having something that can really reach out and hit somebody.
You don't have an anti-ship rifle. However, when you talk to supply officer, they got you a 75 millimeter mobile suit sniper rifle.
Sweet.
This might be a bit much. Well, I imagine Harva was able to get himself a hyper bazooka for the supply officer.
Yeah.
Just bread and butter. This might be a bit much. Could he have asked if they could use a conversion kit on a gym cannon? Or is that like... I imagine that won't be something they'd be able to do relatively quickly, though, so... Just entirely fuck up the suit.
Yeah, you have to remember, this is a Gym 2. This is experimental deck. It's
Yeah.
brand new.
Yeah, that was a... How do you say, long stretch, but,
We're running with a fucked up Gym 2 cannon. We're running with a Gundam Alex, a Gym 2, and a fucked up cobbled together Gym 2 cannon.
No, he's just using the standard Gym 2. He did paint it blue, though. He misses his old mobile suit.
Actually, as an ace, you have the right to paint your mobile suit whatever the fuck you want.
He just painted it, like, he painted the red parts blue. Very creative man, Oliver.
Well, it certainly makes things easy.
So, do we have any information? I suppose that's something I should have gotten beforehand, but who are even fighting? Like, clearly these aren't just nondescript Zeeks. They had to have a designation sometime before the war, a reason why they're here, etc. Or are you just going out hunting?
Rep. Would you like to impromptu decide this sort of thing?
My problem is I don't know enough about like Zeke forces that were here on Earth during the 1 year war to come up with anything that's going to be reasonable.
Fucking make up anything. I don't really care.
Sure, let's go with like Zeke troops who had been pushing on Suez, but then got pushed back. And like as the war got worse, they just like retreated further and further west, and then into like the Algerian desert. So some Earth attack force remnants, basically.
We gotta kill him.
So yeah, you see Foss calmly say, "We have to kill them."
It's just like, all right, guys. So we're gonna be dealing with some Earth attack force, right? We have to kill them. What?
You heard me.
Listen, these people have been probably living on rations for the past 4 years. If we're lucky, we can probably just point a gun at them and they'll give up, right?
I mean, it's always worth a shot. Like, don't.
Considering this team's rate of having to engage in conflict with remnants, despite how bad their odds are, Fast sees that as unlikely.
Well, we'll
Yeah.
deal with them one way or another. Let's just hope we don't lose anybody on our side.
Yeah,
Mm,
I'm all for giving them a
yeah.
chance to give up, but I'm also like, I wouldn't want to
Considering
risk
how
losing any of
often,
our side.
considering how often encounters with remnants leads to our team most likely wiping all of them out, there is a chance that they won't surrender when we appear.
Yeah.
I mean, the only Zeeks left on Earth are either going to be the worst of the worst or the unluckiest of the lucky, huh?
That is true.
I'll look at how it was sideways on that one. Again, actually, before I say that, trying to remember out of character. Alva had a cousin who was a remnant, right? Have we
Yeah.
ever and have we ever heard any resolution to that? Like us as the rest of the team?
No.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to. I don't think we ever discussed this between season, which maybe I shouldn't say, but has
It's your
Holliva,
character.
yeah, has Holliva like gotten any resolution to that himself, or has it just been?
No.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I thought.
That's
Guys,
what when he says that. I'm just Matt's just gonna kind of look at him side eyed, like
guys, guys, I think, guys, I think I know who we're gonna be fighting soon enough.
What? No, that'd be crazy. That'd be some kind of crazy coincidence.
There's no way.
There's like thousands of Zeke on Earth. How come? Like, what are the chances? Not in
50
character.
50. Either it is or it isn't. Statistics are not my strong suit.
Highly unlikely.
Yeah. But yeah, just thinking, like, if he says something like that, just look at him. It's like, I really pressed him on that issue because that's probably like an uncomfortable subject. But that is
Something Macho is uniquely bad with.
yeah, right. I don't push people on things ever.
It's kind of your biggest character flaw.
It's definitely up there.
I mean, listen. We're either dealing with the people who are too stubborn to stop fighting, or we're dealing with the people who just never got the ride back home. It's one or the other.
I mean, that's fair, but I suppose at this point, if they could have given up at any point once the war was over, they'd have probably got like repatriated. I mean, I guess maybe once you leave it too long, it starts becoming like risky. But like guys who didn't manage a ride should have given up within like the first 6 months of 0080.
I mean, no offense, Macho, but if I was in their shoes, I wouldn't trust the Federation not to put me in a noose.
I don't trust Zeke's, but I like to think that we're a damn sight better than they are.
I mean, that doesn't need to be said.
Your point's noted. Is this patrol worth made up of like those Titans that we'd met at the base, like that lieutenant that
Yes.
yeah. Cool.
So, you're driving along, and then the convoy suddenly comes to a halt. It is currently 5 p.m.
We've got to kill him.
Hey, someone flag the driver. Why are we stopping? Can Holliver roll something, actually? Or do you want to continue
See
the
what?
scene? Oh, he wants to know, like, intuitively, if this is where they're supposed to be stopping by now, or if they should still be driving. But if it's not that important, then we can just skip that.
It's not important.
Gotcha.
Excellent question. So, Holly, you said you were going to go up to the driver.
Mm-hmm.
So you walk away from the crate you're using as a table and up near the flap that's behind the truck, and there's the driver. He's just sitting there waiting.
Hey, Chief, what's the holdup?
He looks back. Village up ahead. Apparently that's where we're stopping for tonight.
It's a 2-day trip, I imagine.
Huh?
Oliver, doesn't know, or I don't know how long until we're reaching our quote-unquote destination.
Well, you don't have a set destination.
Okay, gotcha.
We're just like ranging out and abound for.
It's seek and destroy.
Okay,
We
so
gotta seek before we destroy.
yeah, we can be out here anywhere from like a few days to like a month. I see how it is. Alright, my bad. Should I tell the others to set up camp?
Yeah.
We want the pallets near the suits, okay? So, we'll be close by if you need us.
Yep.
Take care. You
It
get some
does-
sleep
it's-
too.
Then he says, "Hey, at least we won't be sleeping outside tonight."
No, all's fair. At least you get the bed. And he kind of points to the, what's the, like the back of the truck bed? You know what I'm talking about?
Ale?
Yeah. If it has that.
No, you're in like a troop transport truck, not the flatbed.
Okay, my bad.
Like behind you, you can see a like a truck carrying a mobile suit.
Okay. Well, that seat will be comfier than the benches, I imagine.
He nods.
This
He,
will just be like that.
he waves over to Metro and Faust. We're stopping here for the night. Some village. Forgot the name. One of those
You don't
Earth
even know.
ones.
Seems we will not be having to sleep outside tonight. Very well. Shall we proceed onward to the village?
Yeah, Metro.
I'll just take the sense like the village is gonna have the space for like 400 plus extra bodies. So he's like doing the math. Like if we're stopping the village,
Hey,
Means we're-
wait.
does
Well,
it mean we're
are
turfing
these-
people out? Because that is.
Huh? You say that again? I couldn't quite catch that.
I'm just saying, I can't imagine many places have spare space for like 400 extra bodies, which means if we're stopping, and the plan is we're not like spending the night on our canvas, that means we're like possibly turfing the population out, which is slightly concerning. But
No,
I don't have any reason to
no.
expect anything too bad. So it's like, okay,
Let's go buy our own rooms with our gambling money. All the plebeians can sleep outside.
You know they're just going to upcharge the hell out of that.
It's
mean,
the Federation. You're here on the Federation's dime, so you don't give a shit.
no.
That's not your problem.
And also, we're also on technically the Titans' dime as well at the same time. So even more reason to give no shit, no fucks. You get me?
Yep. So,
Long as it's
Metro,
not our funding.
Metro, you hop out of the truck. You step outside of the convoy a little bit to get a closer look. To your estimation, you imagine this place can house about 800 people in total. It's built along a oasis.
All right. Yeah, not a big town, that's for sure.
Yeah, but you are right that someone is. You are probably going to probably be sleeping either outside or in someone else's home.
Someone else's house, which is
On your red coats.
I was thinking that one. I mean,
You laugh, but armies have been doing that.
oh,
They haven't stopped doing that. They still do that.
Yeah, requisitioning is the time-tested tradition at this point.
I'm opening my bag of wheat thins. Yep, and you start getting out. You see, Colonel Zhenya arguing with some very angry locals. She
Oh
can't make out
boy.
any words. You see them. You see him hand them a piece of paper that looks about the size of a check.
Makes sense.
And you see one of your fellow pilots, Kilikolos, walk over to you. Sir?
Oh man, I sure hope
Evening.
this. I'm sorry, but like as a fan of like EC Gun, it feels really weird standing next to somebody who's gonna be related to her.
Oh, want to know even the better part?
What?
Kilikolos is a previous character from the last campaign. And the
Oh.
quest is tired is editing for me, and Prep is an avid reader of.
It's like, oh boy.
She did
Fucking
some messed up things.
yeah, dude, I guess there's precedent for fucking Katagina then. Alright, so
Is she like?
Her problem, yeah,
They're
Kumiko's
all like,
problems are very different from Kijina's, though.
but she comes all like nod towards the colonel and the like man he's talking. It's like the locals don't seem very happy.
Then Kumiko says, "From what I can, you're an American, right?
Yes.
Well, if I had to explain it, Algiers has never had the best relationship with Europeans.
Fair enough. I don't know. Like if trying to think what if anything Matra would know about that.
she's like, okay, so
Feel like it's like well, you know, I can't blame him for opposing, you know, having to bivouac troops. That's a rebellion right there.
she's just like the Algerians never got along here. Don't have the best relationship with Europeans.
It's like,
So
yeah,
thoughts just perks up. Thoughts just perks up. I suppose you're talking about the Middle Ages and what transpired in them.
Yes, Kumiko nods.
Mm. And thoughts just
Yeah,
that's just a hum of like confirmation of yeah, yeah. I guess that makes sense. That she just like is looking at the
optimally, Kumiko says there would have been, they would have thrown an African or a Southeast Asian unit out here, but we're Titans, so we get sent to do counterinsurgency now.
I was just kind of hums as I guess she'll make her way over to Zendaya, who
Genya.
was it? Zenya,
Genya.
Genya, and I guess as he's finishing up his conversation with the locals and bribing them.
It's not a bribe. It's
Well, it's
compensation.
It's compensation.
Federation
Bribery.
dollars. It's
Bribery. Bribery.
I'm gonna pay you this. I'm gonna give you this $500 for you to shut the fuck up. Whether you like it or not, you're getting this money, and we're sleeping in your houses.
Yeah. As Faust approaches, it says, Faust assumes you have managed to smooth things over with the locals. What's his rank again?
Colonel.
Colonel Colonel.
It's gone worse every time. It makes me laugh. Sorry.
I was like, I remember his name, and then I was just like, I don't remember his name. I'm just gonna have Faust call him Colonel.
Genya. Colonel Genya. You're really struggling with this Russian name.
Oh, you know, historical problems, German and Russian.
I
Probably
finally
also
got
not so great.
I finally got Kurlenko on fucking lock. At least I think. But yeah, Faust is just like, Faust assumes you've managed to smooth things over with the locals, Colonel Genya.
If they knew what was good for them, they wouldn't be complaining in the first place.
Faust just kind of, she just has her eyes closed and she's just like, she kind of lets out a shrug. It's like, it's to be expected.
I'm pretty sure they were getting compensated at least half a year or worth of taxes for us just being here.
Well,
and we'll only be here for a day.
Faust simply shrugs. She's just like, considering how many people have arrived, there could be concern that we may be putting their town in danger. Though, as far as Faust is aware, you see it as our presence protecting them even more from the remnants, correct?
It's what we get paid to do.
Then I suppose we will simply have to hope that nothing transpires tonight.
No,
with that. Oh, what was he gonna say?
He just says, if anything happens, I'm sure the highest of military discipline will see things through.
Faust is just like, yep. just kind of like, now she's just like, this guy is another just like military type. This is more Matro's guy to talk to. But she just kind of nods and she's like, of course, Colonel Genya, as she, nods, gives a small salute, and walks off back to her group. As she says, "Seems Colonel Genya is of the opinion that our presence here should be appreciated by the locals."
Do you think he knows what happened last time soldiers came into this place? That's only an assumption on my part, though.
Not sure.
I was going to
Like,
I'm going to finally play up Matt.
Keen academics or keen politics?
Okay, let's go with keen academics.
Sorry if I ruined anything for Metro. My bad.
Oh, it's all good. Oh, it's a fail by 3 anyways.
Can I roll my keen in academics?
Sure.
Cool. I need a... One sec. Let me get my... I got 3. So I got...
3 successes?
No, I got 3 in total. So I got 8 successes.
8 successes. Excellent. Boss, you actually know quite a bit about this.
Okay.
So for one thing, the last major war before the 1-year war was the Algerian War of Independence. Famous counterinsurgency war that the Algerians won against the French.
Right.
And the one that's the historical context, and the more recent one is like when the Zeeks rolled in
I
for
see.
the first time.
Faust is just like, considering the war, the last major war before the 1 Year War was the Algerians pushing out the French government from their country. Faust supposes they're not too happy with their Federation troops coming in and making claim to their homes, even if it's just for a night.
Well, I can't say I can fault them too much for being unhappy about having to quarter soldiers. Leaning into like the one American semesters expressed the entire campaign.
I don't know. Burgers and baseball is pretty American too.
That's fair. It's the combination that really combines the two. Lots of folks have baseball, but putting the two together is fiercely American feeling. I don't know. I'd rather not spend the night holed up in the house of somebody who doesn't want us there. I think I'm going to pitch a tent rather than go through with that.
It's probably more comfortable in the bunk of the trucks, honestly.
True enough.
Boss, you're getting the sinking realization that you're probably going to be sleeping outside tonight.
Oh well, she'll just sleep in the Gundam.
That's really bad for your
Not
back,
on
you
your
know.
back.
She's built different. I mean, she's already carrying the weight on her chest, so
Nah, your back's gonna hurt if you do that.
fine. She'll sleep on the dirt. If I was to install the recliner in the Gundam, can I roll for that? Can I roll an engineering check for that?
Sure, fuck it.
All right, cool. What would that be? Is engineering and what?
Act.
I made it by a two success.
Your gun. It is a custom Gundam Alex, and the only thing custom about it is the reclining chair.
Yeah, I'm just imagining by the time of like Twilight Access for the Tristan, either that feature was in the Gundam Tristan, but there wasn't really a need to use it, or the junk guys who fucking retrofitted the Tristan again couldn't figure out how to get Faust's magic reclining seat to work, so they just took it out.
To this day, I still regret not stealing that chair out of the Gelgoog cockpit that we had for a while.
He sees Faust like installing a custom fucking recliner seat. He's just like he's thinking back to that man. I should have stolen that Goku chair.
I forget another opportunity.
Steal all the guilt. Just steal. That's what the Rio team looks after for their mobile suits. They just want better chairs.
I mean, it's not an unreasonable.
You might be sitting in that chair for like I don't know 8 hours at a time.
And like, also, I assume that like now that we're under like gravity all the time, you notice every like uncomfortable spot in your like cockpit that you might not have noticed back when we were in space.
Yeah. So yeah, that's just gonna go sleep in her reclined seat Gundam.
It's not the worst idea. Plus, it means we have somebody on like. If something were to go down, you are immediately ready for action.
Oh yeah. It's all about tactics.
I'll laud you on your foresight.
So, you noticed the patrol's cooks get out their shit and then they pitch a tent to start making their own meals because we don't need the town's food. It isn't necessary. And they get to their business. You just see soldiers milling about, building latrine in trenches and the such. Naturally, away from the oasis, because that would be incompetent and embarrassing and extremely embarrassing.
Yeah. Do we have any like assigned duties when we're with this patrol, or are we just kind of there as observers?
You're not here as observers. You are here as a unit, technically on loan.
Okay.
But besides, the thing is, it's only been one day. There is no maintenance you need to do on your mobile suit. You did that yesterday.
All right.
Till you start having, you still actually get into the thing and make it start moving. You don't have to do anything. It's basically be on ready to fight.
Could make life much easier for the poor bastards digging latrines. It's just like getting the mobile suit, lean down, and like extend the fingers, just drag them through the dirt. That'll dig a latrine trench much faster than whoever's stuck doing it with shovels.
However, do you want to bring this to Colonel Zhenya?
Yeah, what the hell? I'll like offer, since if we don't have any other like currently assigned duties.
Okay, then you walk up to him. You notice him talking to some staff officers, and the staff officers walk away. So he's free for but a moment.
Right. Colonel, a moment of your time.
Yeah, Lieutenant, what do you need?
Just thinking a way to expedite some of the camp preparations. You have men.
What do you mean?
We have men digging the latrines by hand. Which would take no more than a few seconds if we use one of the mobile suits.
He blinks at you, then immediately says, "No, that's a horrible idea."
Okay.
You're gonna ask why?
Uh sure, I'll humor him on this. So I'm trying to think what the reason was. I mean, I'm assuming that we're not having to stomp through someone's houses with this. It depends on hear what his logic is.
Okay, then go ahead. You gonna ask?
Yeah. Sorry, I just like. Actually, I guess when he says that's a horrible idea, I'll just go with like a question mark at the end of it.
He looks you dead in the eye and says, "Soldiers that aren't doing anything are soldiers that can get into trouble."
Ah, understood. I file that one away in my mind. It's not a bad logic, but it does kind of suggest it's like he doesn't necessarily trust them. On the other hand, he's taken like appropriate precautions, so I won't like fight him on that. It's like fair enough. It's his troops too. Like I'm not gonna tell him how to fucking manage his men.
No, you were just trying to be helpful.
Yep, pretty much.
But I appreciate the offer, Lieutenant. Just get some shut eye. Enjoy the food. Enjoy the weather. We're gonna be out here for a while. Maybe catch a
Understood.
shower if you can. You'll need it.
Understood. Thank you, Colonel. And I'll like salute and head off.
He returns the salute and gets back to his business. Oliva, you notice that just around the camp, the officer seems to be yelling at all the enlisted to do lots of busy work. Like, so as the hours drag on, you noticed when you got here that you had some people digging, and then you had some other people filling the hole.
That is beautiful. He's just probably going to run into the same issue as Macho, just not understanding what's going on here. First, what's with the enlisted?
Faust is looking at them, diggy hole, and Faust like considering Colonel Genia's strict attitude towards his men, it's safe to assume he's having them do nothing, to basically doing empty work for the sake of keeping them busy, so they won't cause trouble. Faust assumes.
That includes digging holes. That seems
Digging holes and
counterintuitive.
filling them, yes.
Yes, that seems counterintuitive, don't you think? I mean, if we get an attack, all his men are just gonna be exhausted, aren't they?
Most likely, but that will be for the Colonel to regret if it comes to that.
Then you see Daniel Reichman, well, second lieutenant, walk over, and then he says, "Well, I don't think the colonel's really worried about Zeke's at quite this moment."
I'd be. I mean, we're in a civilian village. I think that if we're
That's what he's worried about. We're in a civilian village.
yeah, that's fair. I guess he sort of looks over it. Are enlisted really that rowdy? I mean, we have more men here than there are people in this village.
Then Reichman says, "Yes, they're exactly that rowdy if you let them get off the leash."
Oh, so he doesn't want them crashing an entire town's economy by being jackasses, I see.
It wouldn't be a good look for the Federation.
I mean, it's not the worst look we've gotten so far. But, no, it won't be a good one. I guess it's better for them to be digging and filling their holes rather than... There's an
Accosting the locals.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna, say there's an innuendo in there somewhere, but listen, it's been a long day. I'm too tired to make it. He kind of leans back against, the side of the truck, honestly.
Eventually dinner comes around, and you're all sitting around eating. It is 7 o'clock, sharp. You're eating heated up iron rations.
Imagine after the relative soft living we've had for the last while, this just seems terrible by comparison.
True. However, it is warm. You won't be able to say that for most of the rest of the patrol.
Reasonable.
And get this, some soup.
Wow.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa, July 11th.
July
Boyardee
11th.
himself.
Chef Boyardee himself has graced us.
All I'm thinking is white boy jihad. Okay, so you're all eating, and Faust, you notice something.
What? What's up?
They've seemed to have kind of run out of busy work.
Yeah, that's not her problem. That's for the Colonel to do. If he can't, if that's his only strategy for keeping the men under control, then yeah, I'm sure the Colonel can handle it.
And you see, Faust, I'd like you to make a keen and empathy check with your telepathy bonus.
Keen empathy with my telepathy. My incredible 1 in empathy, 1 in telepathy. I got a 5, so that would be 3 successes, I think. Yeah.
Excellent. You notice that the officers are kind of freaking out, watching them all like hawks.
Fast. Okay, so these are all Titans, right?
Basically, the only ones who are not Titans is your flight, your mechanics, and that's about it.
Even
And
these
it,
enlisted ground soldiers are Titans.
yeah,
Faust is kind of just chewing her food, watching, the enlisted folks getting like, well, we did it, guys. We did all our work. And the officers would be like, oh shit, what do we do? What do we do? Keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it. And she's just kind of like, a part in the back of her head, she's just like, is this really what the Titans are? Is this really the strongest challenge that these Titans are facing right now? Is keeping their men disciplined? Right now she's thinking about what Macho would say about this, and he'd probably be he's imagining him in his voice going like, "Wow, I'm surprised that the Titans can't keep their men under control. I'm shocked." in his voice. Yeah, that's basically her comments on all this.
Yeah, this is
then,
an awkward
oh,
one because it's like I don't have any concrete like ideas on what would help with this, and also like suggesting anything would be overstepping a lot over the kernel. So just gonna observe this with like mounting trepidation and see how they feel like handling this.
Well, how Oliver's going to keep an eye out to see like what the enlisted men are actually doing. Like it's pretty late. Are they just not heading to bed?
no, a couple of the have actually Halafa. You've noticed that a couple of them have snuck off with a bottle.
Oh, jolly. Towards the village or just away, fuck off nowhere in the desert?
Yeah, away from the mess pit you guys made.
Okay. Oliver's going to sort of point over. You think they're gonna get themselves into trouble that doesn't involve them?
I'm sorry.
Metro, you look over and you see no one.
Like, who?
Oh, I see what you're doing. Is this us? Guys, I think this is how we're gonna get in the Colonel's good books.
Come on, follow me. I want to make sure they're not gonna harass some locals. He sort of.
you just see the Rio team like with their heads walk down, just like sigh, doing a little walk cycle over to the enlisted.
All right, I'll take your word on this. I'll follow Alva.
Alva will follow where he thinks they went.
Okay then, I'd like you to roll me a d3.
That's
Is Foss joining them?
Sure, why not?
that would be a 2.
You don't find them.
Wait, what am I supposed? Do we roll anything?
Yeah, Holiva rode to try to find them. Holiva is not successful. You're walking around.
What
Naturally,
do I need to roll?
Nothing.
Oh,
I've not asked you to roll anything. Metro, you're walking around for a bit, and all you can see is the local townspeople. Holiva's not explained what he saw.
Oh, okay. How do the locals look?
They look Arabic, and they don't look happy to see you.
That was the one I was going for. They seem unhappy with us. Okay.
they're what?
They look Arabic, and they don't look happy to see you.
So like, noticing that we've like wandered off.
Fucking no, man. Good thing I'm not playing fucking Mersal right now. You know, you know what I'm saying? No,
At
nobody
least,
gets the reference. Okay.
yeah, but,
Very not.
just Swappy. Just be happy you aren't French right now. It could be much worse.
Yeah, no, because Mersal is from the book The Stranger, and the book has Mersal shoot French guy. Not a French. Excuse me. The protagonist Mersal shoots an Arabic person, and the reason is because the sun was annoying him because he's got that hardcore tism in him. So that was the
Oh,
joke.
Yeah,
okay.
Algerians are a kind of Arab.
Right.
Okay, so like seeing this crowd form and not know what we're out here for, it's like, Alva, I think maybe we should head back. I'm not sure what we're hoping to find out here.
I saw a bunch of enlisted walk their asses out with a bottle of wine. I was worried they're going to do something stupid.
Oh. Well, maybe we should go mention it to one of their officers then. As I like look around and see the slightly unfriendly crowd around. We should probably head back.
All right. Well, I mean, technically, we're not in charge of them. Technically, those soldiers are probably what? Like, technically, no, never mind. But basically, yeah, those enlisted folks are not our problem. We're here on borrow. We don't need to babysit their men. We can show results on the field. You get me?
Yeah, I'd rather just not have like an instant cause where we're at the center of it. So
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
but the mission.
The mission?
Yes, the mission. You need the locals on your side. That's how
Yeah.
counterinsurgency works.
If they do
I'm not gonna
something,
lie. Matcher's got exactly zero of the language skills he's going to need to get by in a village in Morocco. So
No, Algeria. Yeah, you know you
Oh,
speak
Algeria.
Spanish. You speak Spanish. You don't speak French.
yeah,
Even just, I mean, Faust can definitely speak it, but I mean, I don't think she has the Riz.
okay, so I imagine Halva is bilingual, but what that second language is to be decided. Just for matters of being a soldier and an
You speak
insane.
Mandarin. Let's just say you speak Mandarin.
That makes the most sense. He's going to actually go in Federation Common Tongue, which
You mean English?
English. Okay, I thought we were doing the French English joke, but okay, that makes sense.
No, just like yeah, pick a common trade language.
Yeah, no, he's
I picked Mandarin.
Arabic might be a good choice as well.
I mean, would Polova have any reason to speak anything other than Mandarin or French? I mean German too, because like I feel like it's either Mandarin, Japanese, or European language would make the most sense for Halava, but Arabic could also work, but I feel like that would be too convenient for the scene.
No, it is too convenient. You speak Mandarin.
Exactly. Yeah. He's going to go up to one of the locals and he's going to just say plain as day in English to see if they understand, while also mimicking a sort of drinking motion. You see any of our boys here with booze in their hand?
You hear a very heavily accented voice as yes, we saw 4 walk over that way.
They causing you any trouble? I imagine it's also hard because Halava has a very heavy Space Knight accent. Whatever that would be.
Don't worry about it. The local says so far no.
That's good. Where did he say they ran off to?
He pointed into a direction. Don't ask me the name. name it. Just it is a direction.
Is it a direction away or towards the village? Is why I'm like.
You're already in the village. You haven't. You entered the village a while ago.
Okay, my bad.
It is deeper into the village.
He's going to give him a shake on the hand and be like, thank you, like with a bow.
The guy nods.
Yeah, he sort of looks back to the other two. Y'all think this is worth our time? I don't want them.
I don't want to waste a whole bunch of time on it, but we may as well see if we can find them and get them turned back around before they cause any mischief.
All right. I suppose that's what they'll do. He'll sort of let Matro or Foss lead the way if they want, but he'll start walking.
I was sure Titans to handle. That's kind of Fast's opinion on all this, all things considered, because those are Titan boys, not
Yes, but we're by all means technically in their same company at the moment. And so.
And also, whatever what they do reflects upon you as a Federation soldier.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And also, loose
I was just
lips and
technically
ships.
correct. It's just the circumstances mean that most people aren't going to be making the fine distinction between the two groups. It's all head in the direction we were directed, and try and listen in to see if I can hear anything that suggests the presence of these groups.
You've been walking around for an hour now.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, the thing is, you don't have any actual responsibility, so it isn't a problem. You're allowed to do something like this at the moment.
Okay.
And then you find them. And you notice the bottle is empty.
Does it seem like they've... So, they're alone, correct?
Yeah, they're in a back alley right now.
Okay. He's going to look over to Macho. You, want to deal with this?
Yeah, let's see if we get them pointed in the right direction without causing any trouble.
Listen, they're, listen, I used to be enlisted myself. They're probably just fucking around, honestly. I don't think we should get them in too much trouble if they haven't harmed anyone.
I wasn't planning on getting them in trouble. I just wanted to get them back where they're supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Their discipline is not my responsibility. I just don't want them causing any headaches. But if you want to try and talk to them first, by all means.
Your choice. That's why I was asking you.
Let's see if you still have that enlisted charm.
Not like Voss can do it.
what?
Foss would scare the shit out of them, which maybe for our purposes would not be a
I
good idea.
I'm just gonna hit them with the Faust stare, and they're gonna just be like,
The withering gaze.
The withering gaze of somebody who's absolutely just way smarter than you. Like those soldiers cannot hold a candle to Faust in terms of knowledge, and they're just like, oh god, this sense of superiority.
Palava's going to give a knock on the alleyway, like one of the brick walls, get their attention.
You see them.
Okay, Palava, Palava, get my dramatic shading. Get our dramatic shading for all of us.
A street light flickers on and off directly above us.
What color is everyone's eyes again?
I don't know. The thing is, we don't go into extreme physical
Well, yeah, but
It's
like,
your
do
shooting.
you two have any idea?
Oh, probably brown. I mean, Matro is like physically unremarkable as possible, basically.
No, you're a blondie.
Wow. Yeah,
Remember?
And
sandy
you,
colored.
Alava?
So still pretty boring.
Probably like a deep blue, if not just like a hazel, maybe.
All right, so yeah, alleyway's flickering. As it flickers, we're slightly illuminated, but our eyes, the color of our eyes, are piercing into these drunk soldiers.
You see them rush to cover up the bottle as they all stand at attention.
All right, so how are we playing this, boys?
I still would let Alva like as an ex-enlist himself, he can try and talk them back. Just like we're basically just telling them to get the fuck back to where they're supposed to be. At this
Yeah,
point, they've
I
already
guess.
drained the bottle, so as long as they haven't caused any issues, big deal. They're gonna have to go sleep it off.
Yeah,
Not
I guess if that doesn't work, then I guess I can have Faust trying to roll her, her intimidation or
Uh,
something. I don't know.
Out of character, Halva is like good cop points to himself, bad cop points to Foss, dad cop points to Metro.
Worst
seems
cop.
right?
All right. So our role here is to stand in the background and look menacing, while Halua tries to, be reasonable with them. We'll just stare into their souls. We'll give them the officer stare.
I mean, that's reasonable enough. I'm actually just gonna wait around the other side of the alley, make sure no one else like wanders up. I don't want these guys like
You are now forced to get them in trouble.
yeah, right. Like keep an eye out for either MPs or like if a group of locals themselves come looking for these guys. So I'm going to try and be as unobtrusive as possible in this.
Hey, before Halava says anything, Matra, you see a very irate man walk into the road you're currently on, a far away, then walk out of your vision, along past the intersection that you saw him.
Very irate.
Halava, you may now speak.
You getting yourself into trouble? Or he's gonna open with room for one more, and then you getting yourselves into trouble.
See, one of them says, nervously chuckles, no, sir, not at all.
He's he kind of like points to where they were like hastily hiding the bottle. That's not what I meant.
Halava,
Yep.
you noticed one of their bags ruffle a little bit.
Oh. You got a souvenir there.
Not at all, sir.
Mind if I take a look there?
I'm sure that's not necessary.
Listen, Halawa's going to get closer, like sort of just literally take the bottle and toss it to the side. I don't care that you're sneaking out. I care that you're sneaking out getting drunk in the middle of a village. Can't have you harassing the locals now.
You see a bead of sweat drop on this guy's face.
Can Halawa intuit what's in the bag as it ruffles?
It's alive.
Yeah, is it making any noise, any distinct noise?
Not yet.
Hand me the feral animal and or small child. He looks on his shoulder.
It's a bag on the ground.
Okay, he grabs it. Just picks it up.
It starts moving.
He hastily, carefully opens this satchel opening.
It is a baby lamb.
What?
The smiles on all four of them go very thin.
Metro Frost. You see Oliver just
Uh-huh.
like that sort of cool confidence he had while like, chatting these guys out is gone. He's fucking bewildered.
Wait, what just happened?
They've stolen a lamb. Is what I'm tracking from this.
They've stolen a lamb.
What?
Faust is still standing in the middle of the fucking, like, the entrance of the alley, just like looking at this cold, observantly. She's just like, yes, so this is how this is playing out. I see.
Oliver like holds the lamb by its shoulders, like carrying it in the bag like a baby. Why do you have this?
And then one of them says, I'm not sure how that got there.
He like, okay, he kind of like puts it to the, he kind of shoulders the lamb, like patting it on its head. Yeah, I fucking knew it. Like when I saw the bag ruffling, I knew what you were doing. I knew what you were doing, Gomain.
I was thinking, and it defends an indefensible position like that.
Promote this man to corporal.
What?
I don't know what's going on because I definitely just stayed out of the alley to watch what's going on. So I'm going to be utterly
Yeah.
bewildered whenever this
Matro, you look back and then Talaba has a lamb, sitting in a bag.
I'm just gonna call for the the alley. Anyone have a good explanation for this?
One of them says, it must have been a miracle.
I said a good explanation.
They all go silent.
Where did you idiots find this lost lamb so that we can go and return it to its owner before we have you return to camp?
They fess up which house.
Okay.
What were
Al,
you
would you-
planning on doing with this? Sorry for interrupting.
No, it's all good.
Matro. Then, actually, Halava, you think about today's meal. That makes a lot more sense.
Bored with
Jesus.
soup and iron rations, but we're 1 day out. These fucking jagaloons. Oh, that's funny.
You're telling me the first thing you decide to do is ransack a villager's farm animal and then eat it. Like that was Jesus Christ. He he's like he just looks at this thing in its stupid little face.
It's time.
Yeah, I'm gonna shout into the alley, attention to these idiots. I'm going to have them form up on the road. I'm going to quick march them back to where this
At
came
this point, Faust is just like she's just kind of standing in the background, like watching all this go. She's just like completely disassociated from this.
Voss is in her happy place right now.
Faust is just like Faust. Honestly, Faust is just wondering how. Sure, if you could help, but honestly, no. She wants to see how Matro and Halibut fucking do this.
So, Matro, you have them lined up in the road.
All right. How many of them are there, by the way?
Four total.
Okay. Are they all privates, or is there any higher ranks, or what's?
The highest guy you have here is a lance corporal.
All right, Lance Corporal, direct us to where this lamb came from, at the double, if you'd be so kind. And I'm going to have them we're going to jog this lamb back to where it came from. We're going to knock on the door, return this lamb, pay these good people with whatever's in these four idiots' pockets, and then I'm going to have them run back to the camp, possibly like in a circular route, because I think the best thing to do is to sweat them a bit and possibly make them puke up some of this booze before I have to like turn them over to their NCOs.
You do so. The farmer's wife was very happy that you found the lamp.
Good, and like I said, I'm gonna have these idiots like turn out their pockets.
Quick. I mean, you could spin it as maybe someone else stole the lamb, and you could try and spin it. Whatever.
You're
No,
right.
this looks
I could.
better. This looks
You
better.
could spin it. You could, yeah. You could spin it like, look, our friendly Federation soldiers found your lamb, man. And then like fucking punch them out in the back alley when you get out of sight.
Well, we're not Titans yet. I can't just start beating on subordinates.
Actually,
True.
as a superior officer, you are allowed to discipline your enlisted by hitting them.
I wasn't sure if that worked like cross services. Like I guess, like you said, that they're not technically their own service yet. Yeah, I'm going to not take the route of
Yes.
hitting them.
Yeah, that is your distinct privilege, but it is not one you are required to use.
Okay.
Yep. So you hand this lady like I don't know, 300 Federation dollars, which is to remind everyone, this is 80s money, so that's a shit ton. And you you make these guys sweat marching around. One of them does puke.
Perfect. Probably the one with the first one pukes is when I'll just turn us direct to back to base camp then.
Yep. And when you get there, what all four of them collapse to the ground, heaving and hacking.
Yeah, Faust was just witnessing all of that. Just like Faust is impressed with how tactfully you managed that, Lieutenant.
I think these ones have learned their lesson. They won't be bothering anyone for the duration of our stay.
She nods and she's like, however, Faust notices you need to be more expecting of the unexpected.
So I just wasn't expecting to have a kid today.
You see Kumiko, who's just walking around. I like do a double take and look at Halava as she's walking past.
That was spectacularly bad. I'm so pleased by that.
Kumiko looks at Halava and looks at Faust and just keeps walking like,
Matro, you do notice this.
I guess well, like, did anyone notice us like bring these guys back into?
Oh,
Yep.
Definitely. It wasn't exactly subtle, which I don't think you were trying to be.
Yeah. I was not going to be unsubtle, but I'm also not going to go and report this to anyone because at this point, I feel those guys have probably learned their lesson. Like they probably feel like death, and now they're broke. Congratulations! I hope it was worth it, there, guys, for like an hour's worth of freedom.
Right in the
The booze wouldn't have been the problem. It's the stealing.
Yeah. But I feel like that's a pretty good fine that they just had to pay.
Well, it was like, well, in the spirit of giving things back to those who own it, he places the bottle of wine so like pretty good in the sand, just like right in front of them.
Yeah, you throw down the bottle of whiskey. It is empty.
Mm-hmm. Make sure to throw that out too.
No, this is the 80s. Recycle it.
Yep. Kimiko's still staring like, what are you looking at? Go, shoot.
Four of them scram. It's 9 o'clock.
Well,
It is sunset.
I certainly don't know about the rest of you, but I don't think that was worth an extra hour less of sleep. I think I'm calling it quits for the night.
That's enough diversions for one evening, I agree.
Yep, if this was anything like Academy, they'll have them all up before 5, so if they're up, that means we're up. Better get early bird right. Whatever the expression is.
I like the idea that like any of these for instance, like birds, worms, it's all a bit academic to you rather than making any sense.
Better not be the worm that gets the birds, or shit, wait.
Close enough.
Yeah, what's the lunar ecosystem like?
Rocks
No, in
and
the dome
dust.
city. In the dome
Uh,
cities, dummy.
pigeon dust and pigeon pigeon dust.
Rock pigeons.
Have you ever
Rock
seen a
pigeon.
rat fly?
You mean a bat?
No.
Absolute nightmare.
Yes, Matthew, you've not seen a rat fly.
Like I said, when he hears say that, it's like, I assume you mean a bat.
I'm mostly joking. The lunar cities are mostly sanitized of wildlife, except for pet here or there, but goddamn, do you see some things on the occasion?
Fair enough.
I think we've had enough misadventures for one night.
Yeah, I think everyone's heading to bed, going for the morning.
Yep. Everyone does so. And then you all wake up.
My perfect reclined seat.
Boss, you hear the trumpets.
Man,
You've been
man, the locals are gonna be fucking just pissed. All right, yeah, okay, time to wake up.
Yeah, you get up and it's still dark outside.
She steps out the cockpit of her, I assume, laying down Gundam Alex, standing up in the
Your back hurts.
morning.
Oh yeah, that
She's
thing laying down would be an uncomfortable night, even with an armchair.
Anyway, so she stands up and she's just like illuminated by the morning night sky, and she's just kind of looking out to the village in the Sahara, you know, in front of her.
Your back hurts. Closet hurts a lot.
Cool.
You slept weird.
Okay, okay, cool. She'll figure that out later. She isn't one to openly complain about pain.
I say,
I mean,
realize it's a military
guess she
campaign.
can-
That's all we should be doing is bitching about things.
bitching. All right. Can I roll to see if I can, like, I don't know, pop her back or something?
I think is you don't need to roll. I was just gonna let you do it.
Oh, okay. She pops her back. Like, she doesn't do it like she does. Most people like they put their hands on their back and they just like push forward. She does something that seems to like it works wonders for her for some reason, but it doesn't look like what you'd expect somebody to be popping their back to do.
It feels
Kind of
great.
like yeah, she just does that real quick. But yeah, she looks over at the town and the city as people are getting up, and she jumps down from her Gundam Alex and just starts making her way over for presumably breakfast.
You do so. And so, Halava, Matro, you are sleeping in the same bed. And you hear the trumpets.
True.
You can see the kids who you are sharing this room with visibly take their pillows and smash it on their ears.
However, is there like a convenient like clock nearby, or like can you see the sun and see roughly what time it is?
You grab your watch.
Mm-hmm.
It is 6 o'clock on the dot.
Oh, they gave us an hour to sleep in. That's very kind of them.
We're so back. We got an extra hour to sleep.
Seems legit. Oh, like knuckles of sleep out of my eyes. Get up. We'll throw water in my face and then go and try and find some
Put
form
your
of
boots
coffee.
on.
Yeah, boots on and go find out, if ration coffee is exactly as bad as I remember it. And the answer is probably yes.
Oliver's going to like take one of the pillows from the enlisted and like hit it against them. Like, come on, those trumpets aren't for decoration.
Yep, so you'll shamble out of this building. Matro, you're a pretty avid coffee drinker, right?
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
You're a pretty avid coffee drinker, right?
Yes, like one of those just requires his caffeination.
You smell something kind of strange. That is not standard issue Federation ration coffee.
It's Titan coffee. Oh, we're living the high life, boys.
No, it doesn't smell. It smells too good to be military.
All right, I'm gonna guess this is some, local brew. If I were to go out on a limb.
Yep. So you all get to the mess hall. You have your coffee. It actually tastes good.
Man.
Awesome.
All right, sign me up for the Titans if that's what we're getting in for.
It's all we took. All we needed was some good breakfast for once. We'll do whatever war crimes you say.
So long as the food is good.
Gas that colony, sir. Yes, sir. Glory to the Titans. Give us
Get
coffee.
that colony and then get my
We're
coffee.
for steak and eggs every single day.
Hell yeah.
Protester, don't you mean armed combatant?
Armed combatants, terrorists, downright scum. They deserve the. Now let's go back and get our coffee, boys.
I heard we got an espresso machine on the ship now.
We have an espresso machine. No, I'm sorry. I'm imagining Zeta season. We've all discussed this when Presumably, if they defect from the Titans, and Faust and whoever else steal the espresso machine from the base.
Seems reasonable to me. Guess start flying a gym custom. The only thing custom about is the coffee maker.
Fucking, it's like Faust is just like, we bring you these 2 experimental mobile suits and an espresso machine. Holy shit!
They put a coffee maker in the mobile suit.
They put a coffee maker in the Gundam.
You know, that has some real like Centurion vibes.
Fucking yeah, no, that's regular Sentry shit.
No, Centurion.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
So, after World War II, the British Army, as a standard issue on all vehicles, made it so that you can make tea on the inside.
They all have an
right.
onboard boiling vessel.
Onboard coffee machine.
I feel like the smell would get old really quickly.
Imagine being like the Titans, and it's like, guys, 2 of our pilots just defected to the AU, and what's worse, what could possibly be worse than 2 defected pilots in stolen mobile suits? Sir, they took the espresso machine. No!
Fuck!
That's the real reason they get up in gas colonies.
Camille blew up the one mobile suit with a coffee machine.
Mr.
That's why Jared.
Sonic has stolen the Chaos Emeralds.
Super handy.
You mean these Chaos Emeralds?
Anyhow,
Anyway.
you start eating. The food, however, is still as shit as you remember it.
Damn.
It's oatmeal. It's
Damn.
unsweetened oatmeal.
Damn. Just dab, followed by more damn.
Do we even get syrup?
No, that's extra space.
Fuck it, I'm going to the Titans. Fuck this.
It's
No,
you've got
there
like
is
your
no
sweet
syrup.
low you're supposed to put in your coffee, and you put that in your oatmeal.
Yes, it does not help, but that is what you are supposed to do. The universal sweeten.
Yeah, sweet and low and some non-dairy creamer powder. It is okay.
If your standards are kind of low.
To get IMPs.
Actually, Halava, they have this thing called hardtack. Never had it before.
Hardtack.
You go to bite on it, and you hurt your mouth.
Yeah. Of course, lovely.
Boss, you see Halava looking at his hardtack, very confused.
Put the emergency rations here.
Faust is just like, that is a hardtack, Oliver. It is not an emergency ration. I don't know what a hardtack is myself. I'm American.
That's actually not the American. It's like it's a distinctly military food.
It's twice or thrice baked bread without leaveners. I want to say it's rough.
That is a hardtack.
You see Macho dip it inside his coffee.
And leave it for a couple minutes because it takes a long time to hydrate.
Yes. You see Oliver acknowledging this as he kind of just puts it to the side. I imagine if there's any sheep around, he subtly gives it to one of them.
A goat spits it back out.
Exactly. Okay, does this village have fat-tailed sheep?
What?
Do you not know what a fat-tailed sheep is?
No. I'm from Chicago. Well,
They're just
this
really looking.
this Cyrillic really sells this.
They're just sheep with giant fucking asses. That's the joke. That's all it is.
What is a god? God, I can't say it.
Yeah, this is on a recording.
This is All right, so
Not
Faust is
gonna
also
lie, I
dipping her
feel like
hard
the
tack
fat-tailed
into the
sheep is like an
coffee.
animal that Halva would not believe in the existence of until he actually sees one. So you guys are fucking with me, right? You're making
Yeah.
this up.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, what do you mean it's a sheep with an ass? Sheeps don't have asses.
Yes, however, most animals have asses. However, you're lying, Faust. You're lying. So yeah, Faust is gonna eat her her. She's gonna eat her food first and then wash it down with the actually good coffee. So that seems to be leagues better than you know, her.
Matcha, you finished your first cup. Note the line for the coffee is pretty long.
I'll like sigh regretfully. I was like, I think I'll just hold myself to one cup for now then.
So, now you need to get ready to leave.
Right.
All right.
Well,
Matcha, after eating, you notice something.
Oh.
There are 3 people exactly lined up in front of an officer. And then there's some of the townspeople there.
Do I by any chance recognize these three guys?
No, they are 3 different guys.
Oh. I'll make my way closer to see what's going on.
You see the officer like beating the shit out of these enlisted.
Oh.
wow.
And the townspeople seem deeply pleased by this.
Well, if the townspeople are happy, it's
Is there like anyone else standing around watching this?
Yeah, there's Daniel Reichman, Lieutenant Daniel.
What's the
Oh,
rank
like-
of this officer?
Major.
Ah. Can I get any indication of what these guys are in trouble for? Or maybe I'll just try and catch Raikkon's eye and like ask. So,
So you
what's
ask
the
him?
story here? Yeah.
Oh, he mimes with his hands like they got a little too handsy.
Ah.
Ah, indeed.
Okay, good. I was going to make a scene where like Halva was going to try and stop him from beating them up, but I feel like if that information was revealed, he would have joined in.
Just sitting watching with approval at this point now that you know what's going on. Well, I'm glad it's being taken seriously.
Yeah, Halava, you walk into this scene, and you're pretty sure you just saw a tooth.
Oof.
wow.
Another one for the pillow.
Instead fucking steals the teeth and puts them under his pillow. The tooth fairy is by the tooth fairy. I am the tooth fairy's strongest
floss.
soldier. I am the very strongest soldier.
And then you break camp, and on your merry way into the desert. Unless there's anything else you'd like to do.
No, nothing too major. As we're going along, like we don't have any other duties. We're just basically riding the trucks, unless something were to happen, basically. Or do we?
So far.
Okay.
Leaving though, you do notice that you kind of littered all over the place.
Are we gonna pick up the trash, guys? Do you wanna do
Yeah.
public service?
The Titans sure aren't.
I mean, I can't speak for the rest of the camp. I'll make sure that I didn't leave the house we're bivouacked in as a goddamn mess. But beyond that, yeah, I'm not gonna do too much. Do the standard metro way of smoothing over relations, leave behind a full pack of cigarettes.
There's a problem though.
Oh,
Muslims can't smoke.
listen, lots of people aren't actually that observant. Plus, Matro's not going to be aware of that. that's the bigger thing. He's not really going to be cognizant of that. Thinks he does something nice. It's just like about the most useless thing he could have done.
It's like, yeah, thanks, jackass.
Well, it's the thought that counts.
Yep, and then you get on to the forest, and then I don't really have anything else planned.
So, all right. Well, that was to July 11th, ladies and gentlemen. We played poker. We went to town. We got treated to the Titans and how they kind of are a little rude to everyone around them. Halava became a father to a lamb.
I mean, I was pleasantly surprised at the Titans in this instance.
Yeah, no,
I'm not saying I was great with them, but I was expecting much worse.
Yeah, I was expecting War Crime Central today, but I guess tomorrow's when we'll start
tomorrow's a new day, but the Colonel seems okay so far.
Yeah.
Any
All
other
right,
thing?
then. Not really.
Because I have to textually introduce who's like the current and
It was a good. I feel like this was a nice introduction for like them off combat, but maybe it would have been better to do see how they are in action kind of thing, right, to start off with, and then let us see how they're like outside of combat. But yeah, nice little glimpse of Titans, and so far our opinions of them seem to be like basically these guys can't even keep their enlisted in check.
Yeah, just very
They're very it's like one step off, it's the Rifle Corps circa 1810 in Portugal. That's how these guys feel. It's like they're beasts to be managed, apparently, which is amusing.
Yep.
But we
Other
did
than
get
that,
amazing fun out of it, so I'm pretty happy with today's session.
Yeah, and other than that, not much to comment on.
I'm gonna turn that will be a good
Yeah,
place in the recording.
if you failed any checks, you are free to